There's a room in a hotel where no one dares to stay, not even the staff. It's been locked for years. But one night, I found myself in that room. Room 413. And what happened there still haunts me to this day. It all started when I was on a business trip last October. My flight had been delayed, and by the time I reached the hotel, it was past midnight. I was exhausted and just wanted to check in and collapse on the bed. The receptionist, a tired-looking man in his 40s, checked my reservation and handed me a key. Room 413, he said, avoiding eye contact. As he handed me the key, I noticed his hesitation. "Is everything okay?" I asked. He looked up for a moment, as if weighing his words, then forced a smile. "Yeah, just let us know if you need anything." That should have been my first red flag, but I was too tired to care. I took the elevator up to the 4th floor, and as soon as the doors opened, I felt it. A strange heaviness in the air, like the floor itself was holding its breath. The hallway was eerily quiet. Most of the rooms had do not disturb signs hanging on the doors. When I reached room 413, I noticed something odd. The keyhole was scratched, like someone had tried to force their way in or out. I brushed it off and stepped inside. The room was ordinary. A queen-size bed, a desk by the window, and a TV mounted on the wall. But there was something off. The air felt colder than the rest of the hotel. Not just chilly, freezing. I checked the thermostat, but it was set to 72 degrees. Shrugging, I unpacked my things and got ready for bed. That's when the noises started. At first, it was faint. A soft tapping sound like knuckles on glass. I froze, listening, but it stopped. I laughed nervously, convincing myself it was just my imagination. But as I lay in bed, the tapping returned, louder this time, coming from the window. The curtains were drawn, but I could see the outline of something moving behind them. My heart pounded as I slowly got up and pulled the curtain aside. There was nothing there, just the empty parking lot below. I tried to brush it off, but the sense of unease only grew stronger. I turned on the TV to distract myself and eventually fell asleep with the lights on. Sometime in the middle of the night, I woke up to the sound of creaking, the kind of sound wood makes when someone is walking on it. But I was on the 4th floor. I sat up in bed, my breath visible in the icy air. The creaking got louder, coming closer, until it stopped, right outside the door. Then I heard it. 3 slow, deliberate knocks. "Who's there?" I called out, trying to keep my voice steady. No answer. The knocking came again, louder this time, almost angry. I grabbed my phone and called the front desk, but the line was dead. That's when I heard the doorknob rattling, like someone was trying to open it. I bolted out of bed and pressed my back against the door, my heart racing. But just as suddenly as it started, it stopped. I didn't sleep the rest of the night. As soon as the sun came up, I grabbed my things and left. Before checking out, I asked the receptionist about room 413. His face went pale, and he leaned in close. "You shouldn't have been in that room," he whispered. "It's been closed for years. No one's supposed to stay there. People see things." When I asked him why they gave me the key, he stammered something about a mix-up and practically pushed me out the door. To this day, I can't explain what happened in that room, but I'll never forget the feeling of someone or something on the other side of that door, watching, waiting. Do you think the room was haunted, or was it all in my head? Have you ever had a terrifying experience in a hotel? Let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear your story.